a Celeste STRANGEST playthrough for the Mirror Temple Seaside. I'd love to tell you. Nothing would please me more than to tell you that the last episode was a little rocky and this one's gonna go better, but it's the Mirror Temple and that just is unlikely. So okay, so we boost and these things come down, so it almost feels like what they want is for me to do a wall jump thing off of this block as it comes down to get over the second one, grab onto it, and then I can jump and do the same thing. Oh, yeah. Well, I suppose I don't actually even need to do the wall jump thing. In theory, I can just, like, grab onto it, wait for it to be at the top, and then... It's probably easier if we do the wall jump thing, like so! And then catch onto it that way. That's kind of the thing I was thinking of. But then what do I do with the next one? Let's try just... Oh, yeah, maybe if you just sold that, you could just actually make it to the position where you could do the same thing on the next one? No, not really. So this is probably not what they want you to do. They probably want you to go around and grab it like that. Yeah. Oh, and then maybe use the momentum to... Oh, right, that's probably what it is. It's like, use the upper momentum from that to get around it, and then do the same... Wait, no, but that one's got spikes on the... Hang on, hold on. Hang on now. They want me to do... I had once again, I had a few ideas. None of them were great. Want me to boost over it and then... Oh yeah, that's what they want to do. Boost over it. Okay, right. But the wall jump thing works well enough for this first one, so I'll just do that. But yeah, they just want you to boost over the first one, catch it, and then use the momentum up to jump to the next one. Okay, right. Don't even need to catch on to the second block, actually. Boost. Okay, maybe you do need to catch on the second block. Boost. Boost. And then what? Oh, I probably could have even just climbed to the next wall at that point. Boost. Oh, I just boosted straight up. Boost. Boost. Oh, that was some precise grabbing that I needed to do that I did not grab and then just... No, you don't have enough to... Hang on, I'm thinking, my brain's working, it's turning, some gears are turning, and what does it spit out? It's saying try the same thing again and see if something different happens. And then it's saying jump right off and do nothing. So am I dead now because I didn't do this jump right? Oh no, I'm not. But there's nothing I can do to get to that wall. Okay, not seeing what I'm doing here yet. I feel like I've got to use the momentum of these blocks sliding up somehow, but I don't see how that helps me. Up is not where I want to be going here. Oh no, I have to grab onto that. I have to just be really fast at that last bit. Grab onto that block and get a jump out to give me enough distance. I see. The problem was not that I was had the wrong theory. The problem was that I was being slow as heck. Right. They just want you to be Usain Bolt for this bit. Supersonic race and try to keep your feet right on the ground. It's tricky because I have to sort of change tactics for each one. But that's the idea. You then like cling to that last one, get a jump to push yourself sideways because you don't have a boost at that point. I see. Tough. What? How did I get a boost back there? What happened? And why did I think to use it when I didn't expect it was going to happen? Yeah, you just have to be really precise and fast at that last bit. Is there anything I can do to give myself a little more time there? Or do I simply have to get good? I hesitated there, but I could have had that. I feel like I'm doing the right thing here. I think I'm just bad at it. Because the thing is, especially on that last one, it's like I have to land on the wall like really quickly, because if it starts to go up at all, the jump is just going to carry me into the spike wall. So it's like I basically have to jump off it before it starts moving, or like as close to that as I can muster. Like that, but I'm always either undershooting it and I get caught on the spikes on the way down, or I do that and I kind of like wiggle in front of the wall without actually catching it. Hey, it could be worse. We could be stuck on the first room. Okay, that was the first time I actually caught it, but it had gone up too far such that the jump just took me into the spikes. I don't think that would have been a momentum. I don't think the momentum carried me into the spikes either, because I didn't grip onto it, I just jumped off it. So clearly that's not what they want from you, because I've like tried it several times and had like several different outcomes now, none of which was desirable. And I feel like I've exhausted like every possible timing of that, so I don't think that's it. I wish I had binoculars on this. I just need to look at that last part to have an idea of what to, okay. So when you're coming at this from the left, you get that emerald, and you're boosting to save yourself essentially, because otherwise you're going to fall to your death. There's nothing going on there. So you have to use your boost here, and the only way to get it back would be to jump backwards to that emerald, in which case you're in the same position and you're going to be boosting up here. So what that tells me is you do not have, once you're on these last two blocks, you don't have a boost. It's not an option. So what that suggests to me is, because we've already tried just dropping, like climbing onto the last block there, waiting for it to hit the top, and then just dropping and holding right, you don't get enough distance that way. And obviously the block when it's at the top is at the spike wall, so you can't push away from the wall to get yourself distance, you just jump into the wall. So what that says to me is what we need is to catch that last block while it's at the position it is currently, and then jump to the right, and that will give us enough to land on that wall. We've tried that several times now, and I don't seem to be able to get the timing for it. So let me maybe try riding this at the top, jumping over here. Oh, okay, well. Anyway, basically what I'm getting at is I think, even though it seems like I don't have enough time there, that's the only explanation I can think of, is that I have to jump off that last block when it's low enough. So I think I just genuinely have to be like a bit faster than I'm being here. And I've gotten close a few times. Oh, I also want to probably leave that emerald a little later so that they stay down a little later, so to speak. Like that. Okay, so I'm close. So it's good that I stuck to this track, because it does seem to be what they're asking you to do, but it's you gotta be pretty fast. Just 1 second. Just gonna make the windows super tiny. Maybe that'll help me sort of be able to see everything without having to, like, throw my eyes across the screen a whole bunch, if you see what I mean. Nah, I don't think that's helping. I thought maybe if the screen was really small, then, like, I wouldn't have to look across the screen every time as I move, and then maybe that, like, it would help me focus better, but no. What it was doing was lowering my perception of the precision elements. I wasn't able to see enough detail. So I kept dying on silly things that we have already gotten past. I think I could have made that but I held A too long, and so I jumped too high. If I just made it like a little short hop, it might have been enough. Oh, like that. Okay, actually, that's been the problem, is that I've been doing a long hop off of each one. Okay, finally, 15 minutes in, I passed the first screen. What was that, like 500 deaths? Okay, good. We want to be pushed by that thing and doing a wall jump thing at the same time. Ride the block down, I guess. I guess that's just to help you. Know where to stop. Cool, let's give it a go. I didn't do it so good. Or like, something like that anyway. Yeah, there we go. Ride that down, and then what? Oh, that was all? Okay, good, and now we're on the last screen, are we? Excellent. Okay, so what I'm seeing right now is red bubble to the right, wall jump off that little ledge there to the emerald, boost right. Oh, I guess you have two ways to go here. Yeah, you have two ways to go. You can either, from this first red bubble, do the wall jump thing to get to the emerald and then right to that one up there. Or you can just go straight right, boost up and over that lip, go up right from that one, then boost up left in that one, then boost back down right. Push point seems you have to do a little wall jump off, boost wall jump off of this little square here. Climb up that to get the emerald. Ooh. Then I expect you want to try and get to the right side of this block right in the center of the screen here to wall jump off of it. Unless that block at the bottom swings up when you boost. And And it looks like you're doing something similar on this right side here. A wall jump. You boost to make the block appear, and then wall jump boost off of it. Land in there. Wall jump boost to get to that. Down. Catch that and wall jump up to it. And then right up into the switch. And then at this point, it's just like ride the emeralds into the switches and do the boosts. And then once you get into this last room, you can just climb up the wall, it seems. But okay, wow. Right, I'll start by going for the wall jump move over here. Like so. Okay, that was way too late. Like so. That's going to be way harder, isn't it? Maybe I should just go for this one. Looks like it's going to be much more straightforward. Okay. I swear I did the wall jump thing. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. It's too cool that they give you a few options for these. Of like, which way you want to do it? Okay, now what? Yeah. Oh, okay. That one does go up, so I can catch it for a moment if I need to. I'm not quite sure how that helps just yet. But it's good to know I've got the right idea on this one. I don't think I want to catch that one on the bottom. I think I want to grab the emerald and keep swinging over to the right and then end up right about where, so at the bottom of the track of this cube, there are like, there's the two little circles. They look kind of like eyes. Like sort of below that and to the right, and then I'm doing boost into the same thing, and then we do this one right, bounce up to the left, right, boost down, catch this, jump, and then boost right, then up, and then just ride the emeralds. Okay. I just gotta build it like one step at a time into my muscle memory. I've got logically an idea what I want to do, but just to like get my body to understand it, I just need to do it a few times, I think. Almost had that, just need to sell it a little more to the right. Well, I say almost had that, I mean I almost had that portion. Obviously I didn't almost have the whole thing, but that will come in time. It's a bit more to the right. But yeah, I don't seem to want to go to the bottom there. I don't think that's going to help or make anything easier for me. To the cube at the bottom, I mean. I suppose you could use its momentum somehow if you... No, not really. Never mind that. Like I say, I think they're giving you multiple ways to do some of these, so if I find a way that works for me, don't worry about what the other stuff's for. Sort of sucking on that second one there. But I think I'll get it soon enough. And... It's like slid up and down it again. There was no hint of a boost or a jump. Just a little more to the right. I'm so worried about losing my height that I'm not getting the right. That didn't work the way I expected. Okay, selling it a bit too hard to the right that time. In case no one could tell. We're gonna hesitate like a little bit there. But, hang on, maybe you do need that bottom block. I'm not quite... I'll give it a try. I boosted when I wasn't even on screen by mistake. I was like, why did my controller just rumble like that? I think maybe I'm just supposed to catch it as it's going down just to get myself that first little jump. The block at the bottom, I mean. Or not even catch it, but just wall jump off it. So I guess I want to fast fall at that point, right, to catch up to it. So that it's as high as possible. Oh, yeah, you want to fast fall and then jump off of it. Okay, right, cool. That is totally viable. You don't even have to fast fall that much to it. Catch. Okay, right. Sort of forgot what I was doing there, if I'm honest. Okay. Oh, they don't come back so fast. Okay, wow. My brain was really, like, barely keeping up with that last bit there. I was like, and then what? Oh, right, and then catch this. Oh, right, and then what? This one's pretty long. Because it's not like one of the other ones where it's like, oh, that looks really long, but then you go through it really fast. You're kind of going through it, like, really slow and technical. So... Oh, there's a springboard at the bottom there. I didn't even notice that. I guess if you miss it, just to be nice to you. That's neat. Ooh. I let go of down too early. So it just boosted out of the bubble straight to the right. Okay. I want to hit the switch early on so that you're not left hanging, and oh, that's basically it. Oh, sweet. Okay, right. I thought there was like a good 40 more seconds to that bit, so I was like still in tension mode. Hey, that wasn't so bad, actually. That last room, it's much more intimidating at first than it actually feels. Considering that we did that in 24 minutes altogether, and the first 15 of that was the first screen. First screen was definitely the hardest part of this one. You had to be wicked precise on that one, holy. That was probably among the harder seasides we've done, I would say. I'm not quite sure the hardest, but my death count's gotta be like 200 or something, right? That first screen. I'm surprised it's that low. That first screen was like 130 deaths, must have been. Neat. That second screen was super short. The difficulty curve of that one was bizarre. It was like, hardest thing we've done in the game in the first room, second easiest thing we've done in the game in the second room. Third one was just, like the first half of the third room was hard and the second half was pretty chill. When you consider that third room, in terms of getting to the emeralds at the end, I only died on that once, right? And then the second time I got it. So the second half of the third room was really easy. So that the difficulty curve in that level was like, very interesting. But hey, 5 of the 8 C-sides done. We'll be headed to Reflection next. I'm dreading it a little bit after the B-side. I'm sure it'll just be like 1 or 2 nice golden feathers and puzzles. Right? Nothing scary at all. And I'll be seeing you then. Next video on the channel is gonna be some more of the Ember Throne. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! Get rid of that one anyway, and then Lunar Strike, actually, yeah, Lunar Strike that one. She'll still bring one of the other ones. Like so. Or not. She's, currently got the darkness about her. Try it again. Maybe you'll hit this time. Ow. Is getting whacked happen to,